Good morning, guys. Welcome back to Mornings with Granny. I hope you're having a good day so far. I have company coming tonight, so someone had asked me to show one of my meals and explain the costs, so I thought I would do this one. Now, I cooked a pork roast, boneless pork roast, in the crock pot overnight, and all I put in there was a little bit of this Hawaiian barbecue sauce. And I let it cook on low all night. There's about a 2.5 pound pork loin in there and about a 1/2 pound of pork tenderloin that my daughter gave me. So I'm going to strain that and I'm going to shred the pork, and then I'm going to put this Hawaiian barbecue sauce on there. Save your broth. That broth is real good to use to cook beans, or you can cook rice in it, but don't throw it away. There's a lot of flavor in there. Alright, then I made some baked beans, and I've already mixed them up before I thought about showing this, but I'll tell you what's in there. Now, I've been making this recipe since I was in, oh my gosh, the 9th grade. I think that was 1968. But the girls back then had to take home ec. And I know some of you are saying, well, you said you only finished the 8th grade. Well, I did finish the 8th grade. I went to school a half a year for the 9th grade. But anyway, we took home ec. It was required. And this was the recipe that we did. And I've been using it ever since because everybody likes it. And it's very easy. Now, you could use your home canned beans if you want to. I used to can pork and beans, but since I only have 2 burners working on the stove, I can't can anymore. So anyway, let's get back to the recipe. We have the Bush's Homestyle Baked Beans, and this is 28 ounces. Now, you can use any brand. I just picked up the Bush, and then I used one 15-ounce can of pork and beans. And I use a heaping teaspoon of brown sugar. This is the dark brown sugar. And that white that you see in there is a piece of apple. I dried apples last year. And this will help keep your sugar soft. Keep it from hardening. But anyway, you can use the dark brown sugar. You can use light brown sugar. You can use honey, pancake syrup, maple syrup. Or you can leave it out completely. It doesn't matter. And then I used about 1/4 of a cup of ketchup. And I also, this recipe calls for bacon. I didn't have any bacon, so what I did was I diced up a 1/2 of a medium onion and I sauteed it in bacon grease and then added it to this. Mix it all up, and then what you're going to do is bake it for at 350 to 375. Boy, I'm having trouble talking this morning. Ugh. 350 to 375 for 30 to 40 minutes. When it starts bubbling around the edges, you'll know it's done. That's all you got to do is basically heat it. So that's all there is to it, guys. Very, very easy. Now, this recipe and this pork, and I do have a pack of buns over on the table. I forgot to put them over here. Will feed 6 of us twice. It's going to be, like I said, myself, my daughter and her husband, my aunt, my mom, and my brother, and we'll each get 2 meals. No, the hamburger buns won't last for 2 meals, but I won't eat a bun anyway. And we run out of buns, we just eat the pork without the bun. You can actually add some of the pork to the beans. But anyway, let's go over the price, okay? Get up here where you can see it. Alright. It was $4.32 for about a 2.5 pound boneless pork roast. I got it by Lowe's. And then I had about 8 ounces of pork tenderloin my daughter had gave me. It was $1.24 for the bottle of barbecue sauce. The baked beans, it was $2 for the Bush's baked beans, 69 cents for the pork and beans, and 30 cents for 1/2 of an onion. The buns were $1.29, so that came to $9.84 to feed 6 people, 2 meals. So I thought that was a good price, feeding that many people twice. No, we're not big eaters because you got to remember my aunt's older, my mom's older, and my brother is close to my age, and we just don't eat that much. So it will make 2 meals for each of us. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to get busy shredding this pork, and I will see you on the next go round. Bye bye.